everyone, my name is Sunny. Welcome back to my channel. And today's pick a card is going to be from a male perspective. I don't think we have enough of those in the astrology community. Not saying that they aren't there, but sometimes I think men deserve some that are more specifically relating to like their energies, So I hope this is working great for you. You can still watch if you're a female, nothing wrong with that, but this is more geared up to my male audience. So this is more relating to romance, so this can also be if you're like a gay man and you're interested in a male partner, or if you're a straight man and you're interested in a female partner. So more or less that's the gist of this. And sorry, I more or less wanted to tune into the energies of the person you're interested in. So select a pile, and I'm gonna try my best to make this into that perspective. Channel it in. Sorry, and we'll see what message is meant for you, right? So, is this a love reading from a male perspective? More or less, think of the individual you're thinking about and you're interested in, and what's going on with this kind of relationship you have with that person. Likely, it can also be no contact, right? Or limited contact with this person. If you do know them, like they've been kind of icing you out. So again, select a pile you want to. Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, pile number 3 is on the right side. So I will start my reading with the first pile. So pile number 1, the cards I have for you. You have the Hangman upright, and then you have the Moon reversed. So I feel for you, pile number 1, at some point with this person, you're very in your mind of wondering where you were standing with this person. I think that this female or guy sorry was making you very indecisive, making you worried and concerned, like, I don't know where I stand with you, but I'd like to find out. But I think that because you're not giving me the concise answers I'm looking for when I'm talking to you, you're kind of confusing me with the Moon card. You're like, I have fears that this person can break my heart. I have fears that this person can walk away and just leave me out in the blue, like ghost me. But I just feel that for you, pile number 1, this individual's kind of making very anxious. I think you're just very anxious with this person. There's so much anxiety. Even if this is a man, I think this man, if you're a man with a man love interest, I think that this person is hard to catch because they don't, not that they don't want to settle down, but they have their own, I guess, restrictions when it comes to having that commitment, right? Making that commitment towards you. That's the case. If this is a no contact scenario where there's like man on man or man on female, I think that likely you wouldn't know what to think of this person because they're very mysterious and you can't read them. They have this poker face, or they have this poker face when it comes to online, with their online persona, because they don't post often, or they don't really show what they're feeling because it's all like business, right? It's like, I'm showing pictures of me having fun, but I'm not showing you what I'm feeling in the moment. Or I'm showing you pictures of my family, but I'm not showing you what's really going on in my mind. Or I'm showing you a picture of me doing stuff with my pets, but this is something that makes me happy to some extent, but it doesn't, you can't read me entirely by just posting the little glimpses that most people would consider happy moments, right? Because you kind of hide that. There's a facadeness to them, that they hide a lot of their emotions, and you can't read them. That's what's going on with this pile number 1. I do think that you're wondering up in the air, and I think at some point you're slowly going to make up your mind about this person. I do think that you want to take an action and you want to figure out whether you should. So my confirmation card for you, pile number 1, is the 2 of Pentacles upright. So you should make a decision and not juggle. Maybe you're trying to juggle several people, several choices, several opportunities or different avenues, and you're kind of wondering. This is a confirmation of, yeah, continue to weigh out your options, because maybe this person is not the best person for you in this moment in a romantic sense, if that makes sense. So whether this is a man or a female, just consider that the best option at this moment for you, because there's a lot of things you still need to weigh in, and you don't know all the truth. You don't know all the answers and the truths to this person yet. So I hope that helped pile 1. Maybe that wasn't what you wanted to hear, but it's something that you needed to hear. And my next pile number 2, I have the Ace of Cups reversed and the Tower upright. So pile number 2, okay, talk about chaos. When you're thinking about and channeling this person, pile number 2, this person, individual, has a lot of changes going on with them. And maybe you can't see them, but you kind of feel them because you're very intuitive. I think you have strong intuition, pile number 2. But I do think that there's something going on with this person that they're kind of forcing themselves to put themselves in this change because it was brought onto them. I do think they were forced to change, not because they wanted to. So I think something must have caused this chaos in their life. Something must have caused this drastic change, this transformation, this turmoil. They're going through this Phoenix moment, right? Maybe they had a change of heart. And that's where you're coming to this reading in this love perspective. This love perspective for you, pile number 1, is someone that might have been. I think that this person you have to really work through them to get to their heart, and that's very daunting on you. I feel that you're kind of wanting a difference, and I think the universe is forcing them to probably express themselves a little bit more. I think that the universe is trying to tell them, like, you can't be in this safety net forever. You have to put yourself out there. You have to express yourself. Put your emotions out there. No one's going to read you quite well if you don't express yourself and allow those emotions to come out from your heart, what's on your mind, because people can't help you. You have to reach out if you need that assistance, but I'm trying to push you into that direction, but you're not allowing to. When it comes to this love perspective, I think that they've been icing you, and maybe they've been focusing a lot of self-care, self-love, and they're in this healing energy. And I think you're slowly going to see that because this is a Tower upright. So that change is starting from within all the way to the outside. And I very much think, pile number 2, that you really love this person. But I don't necessarily think those feelings might be reciprocated back. That makes sense. For you, I think I want to bring out the confirmation card already because there's something about this that's interesting. For you, I have the King of Wands upright. That's your confirmation card. I definitely think that this person has a strong sense of direction. They know what they want and they get what they want, but I don't know if you're necessarily the person they want, right? So that's why you're coming in. Which is fine. You don't have to be this person's love interest in that sense of like the long run, right? You just consider this person in that romantic sense. But I definitely, I didn't know you can see. I definitely think for you, pile number 2, maybe the universe is telling you to just allow this person to have this transformation so that they can see themselves in a much healthier way. Because I do think they're restricting themselves a lot in their emotions, and they're not being very sorry honest about their feelings. I'm sorry if that was loud for you guys. But I definitely think the universe is trying to tell them that they need to not bottle their feelings in. They're not supposed to be keeping stuff in. That's what the universe wants. So I hope that helped. Pile number 2. Let this person change, and if this person changes, like, if you still like this person, once they change, this girl, this man, it's up to you whether you want to stick around, because it did give King of Wands energy. So this person is very, very masculine, very in their authoritative strength. Like, they have a strong sense of direction, strong mind, strong virtues, and I don't know if this is something that you want, right? Because maybe you're looking for something else. So again, allow this person to change. Give this person what they need, the space they need to transform, and then come back and, or still watch them from afar and figure out if this is really the connection that you want to establish yourself with, because they have a lot to deal with in this moment, okay? Pile number 2, and they need to really figure their emotions out and clear that up. they need to work on that creativity as well, and to just allow that by channeling. I think channeling their emotions into creativity is going to really transform them a lot. So let that transformation happen. Pile number 2. I hope that helped. I will start with pile number 3. Pile number 3, I have the Knight of Wands upright and the Three of Wands upright. So just give me a moment. Give me a moment, because I have a message, but I want to make sure that I'm saying the right message. This individual you're channeling, whether it's, I think for most of you, this is a man. Or and if it's a female, has very strong masculine energy. My God, it's like a go-getter energy. Someone that's likes to thrive. Someone that's very smart. Just interesting. Interesting. Look at all this wand energy. Very mental person. Someone that's very intellectually stimulating. So I feel for you, pile number 3. Just give me a moment. Sorry, let me turn on the fan because it's super hot. Pile number 3. With this pile, I feel this person's coming in pretty strong, or they are very affirmative. I think this person you're thinking about has a strong mind that you can't grasp. It's like, no matter how much you try to approach them with your own thoughts and perspective, it's like this person's like standing their ground. With this Three of Wands, this person stands their ground. They stand in their place. They're not changing. It's such a fixed energy, even though it's wand. I think you struggle to kind of see them all the way because of that. This person kind of like takes your breath away, because it's like, oh, I'm talking, but they're not listening. They're not being very open with their energy, I feel. Pile number 3. And I think that's very daunting on you. But this person is coming in, right? This person, I think this person's ready to approach you. I think this person's open for this energy to be approached by you, and they're coming in strong. They're coming in like full throttle. Look at this Knight of Wands coming in like pretty fast. They're coming in because they're coming in. But they do want to send a message. They do want to talk, but they're sending a message that I'm standing my ground and you need to respect this. These are my boundaries. I feel that's what they want to say. So if you respect those boundaries, I think they would be open to having a connection with you, right? But this girl is headstrong. This man you're thinking about is headstrong. They have stamina, they have endurance, and they have what it takes to give you a piece of their mind. But yeah, this individual you're thinking about, pile number 3, they're a force to be reckoned with. I mean, look at their outfits. Like this bright red, these bright yellows and blacks and greens. Like this person is vivacious. They have full personality. I think they're very, possibly maybe a little bit eccentric in their outfits. That can call out to you, pile number 3. But I definitely think that this person is somewhat of a formidable opponent for you to really just talk to and approach. So for you, the confirmation card that I want to give you, pile number 3, you have the Page of Pentacles upright. It's interesting because I feel like I think this is you. I think you're the person that's going to be like, look, I have a message for you. Like, this is you, and this is the Knight of Wands is them. There you go. I definitely think that you want to open your heart, ask them out maybe on a date. And I think that this Knight of Wands is coming and charging like, sure, if you can handle me kind of energy. Like they would say yes, but they want to test you out. Test those energies out to see how far you would go. And this page is, you look like you're someone that's a little bit more stable. Very earthy, someone that's ready to consider them and their needs, and the Knight of Wands is like, game on. I think you're more methodical and steady, and this person's like rambunctious and just a go-getter. Is an actor. This person doesn't think. This person acts and goes full on, and you kind of want to take your time. And I think that's why you're coming into this reading. You want to take your time to consider their options, and if you're willing to put up with this type of personality, this seems fine and promising, right? But you're gonna have to deal with their strong personality, their strong force of nature, their strong mind. They're someone that is cunning, someone that's smart, someone that knows what they want and they're doing, and they're gonna stand their ground, and they're gonna stand with their perspective, and they're gonna stand with their prerogatives, and you have to deal with that. They're not gonna bend over for anybody in a metaphorical sense. But I hope that helped out number 3. That's what I have for you. That's person's, so long as you want to work with this person and allow them to express themselves and be who they are, this person is gonna be fine with your presence next to them, right? Or in this connection. But allow them to not change. They don't want to be changed. They want to be just not admired, but they want to be respected. Pile number 3. So I hope that helped. Thank you all for listening in. Have a great day, because you made it a great day. I really hope you enjoyed this from that male perspective. So thank you all for listening in. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share if you enjoyed my content. That would help me out very much, a lot. So thank you all, and bye-bye.